invincible.
You stole my heart of gold after my silver soul. Can you dig any deeper now? I gave you all I own, put you on this golden throne, but I'm a little stronger now. You cashed in on my promises. You know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out, 'cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. A little stronger now. You cashed in on my promises. You know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out, 'cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. 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 You cashed in on my
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Free Time Racing. It's week 12 here at Kokomo Speedway. Great field of cars here tonight signed up. Looks like we're looking about 12 drivers for tonight so far. Right now the guys got about 2 minutes left to track prep, and I believe it goes right back to 15%. If I remember correctly. But welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another week of Free Time Racing. Well, let's go back real quick. Let's check out who we got here tonight in Free Time Racing. Let's hop on board here with Chris Thibodeau. Chris Thibodeau came in, I think, P2 last week at Oswego. Pretty fast car and pretty clean. I don't know if it was Oswego or not. I don't believe it was because Jackson would have been there. So it was Volusia. Sorry. So Volusia is where Chris Thibodeau ended up coming in P2. So Thibodeau and a couple people coming in a great race. Thibodeau is actually running the bottom of the track too. Peyton's back out here tonight. David Sanford also out here in the 30 machine. Dalton trying to make his get a good run here tonight. Jackson Johnstone back with us here at Free Time Racing, missing last week. Kenneth Lodge as well here tonight. Sire Odwart coming back in the 37. Robbie Milburn, another driver who we haven't seen here. So take a look at Robbie Milburn in the 8 car. Donnie Thibodeau out on the track this time by. Welcome back, Donnie. Jake Witherspoon making his run here tonight. Robert Eversole as well here tonight at Oswego. Or sorry, Kokomo. I'm already getting my tracks mixed up. Check out Wayne. He's also here. So it looks like about 13 cars. We got about 20 seconds left. So let's get that ready to rock and roll for qualifying. As you guys can tell, 10 seconds left on the clock in the top left there. So let's see what happens during qualifying. Like I said, track state is gonna reset. We'll keep an eye out who goes out first. 13 cars for tonight's agenda. So 2 heat races, maybe 3. We'll see how iRacing splits it up. Qualifying about to get underway this time by. Guys got 3 minutes to do 3 laps, so here we go. Let's hop on board here with Kenneth Lodge here in the 13K. Kenneth Lodge, first car out on the track for qualifying. Kenneth Lodge in a 13K taking his first lap here in the 3 and 4. Green flag waving in the backstretch this time by. Like I said, track reset, so it's going to be a fresh track. Right now, he's sitting on the top of the charts, and as I say that, there goes Tyler in a 37 machine up to the top of the charts at the 12.244. Robert Eversole takes P1 out of Tyler, and here comes Jackson Johnstone and Chris Thibodeau. Jackson and Chris go back and forth. Right now, Chris Thibodeau sitting with 11.901, first time for him. Second lap better, 11.812 for Chris Thibodeau. Last lap coming around this time by. And the 3 and 4 coming out of turn 4. Is it going to be faster? No, it's not going to be a little bit slower. 11.930 Chris Thibodeau. But right now, he's sitting P1. Robert sitting P3 right now. I believe he's got one more lap. He ain't going to do it. David sitting P4. Jake sitting 7th. Dolan stays in 8th right now. And he jumps up to 2nd with 11.834. Robbie Milburn about to go out on the track this time by. Check a look out Peyton here. Peyton goes up to P3 right now with 11.858. First lap in for him in the 3 and 4 this time by. Second lap. Might have beat Chris. Yes, he did. Beats Chris's time so far. 11.735, 11.735. Your quick time so far here tonight. Then as I say that, Robbie Milburn to the top of the chart to 11.656. Robbie Milburn in the 8 machine on top of the charts here tonight. So we're on that lap. He tapped the wall last lap this time by. And the 3 and 4 is going to be slower, but congrats to Robbie on quick time here tonight at Kokomo. Take a look at that. Robbie Milburn, Peyton, Chris, Dolan, Jackson, your top 5 in qualifying. That's going to round up qualifying here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. 13 drivers qualified, and that's going to round it up. So congrats to those guys. Heat race action up next. Super excited for that. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Heat race number 1, 7 cars to the line. Here is your starting lineup. Inside of row number 1 would be looking like this. Inside row number 1 would be Robbie Milburn. Outside of him will be Chris Thibodeau. Inside row number 2 would be Jackson Johnstone and David Sanford. Inside row number 3 would be Kenneth Lodge and Donnie Thibodeau. And tagging the end of the field, starting inside row number 4, would be Wayne Holm.
Good luck, guys.
That'll be heat race number 1 for you guys. right now, waiting on 2 drivers, and as I say that, waiting on 1 more driver, Robbie to Grittier. So like I said, congrats to Robbie Milburn on taking P1 and leading heat race number 1 for FTR here at Kokomo. So you're going to hear a couple guys come across the mic. I do apologize if somebody, says something that I can't control. I'm also here to help admin and do whatever I can to help these guys out, keep it clean and all that. So we'll see what we could do here. So, all right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Heat race number 1 down into 1 and 2 this time by Robbie Milburn, Chris Thibodeau, Jackson Johnstone, and David, your top 4. Robbie takes us down the back stretch into 3 and 4 this time by. Green flag about to wave for heat race number 1, and we are racing here at Kokomo.
Green flag, green flag.
Robbie Milburn off to a great start. Chris Thibodeau sitting back in P2 right. David takes P3 away from Jackson. Jackson's struggling right. P4, David hunting down Chris Thibodeau to 44. Right now, everyone seems to be running the top. A little bit of contact going on towards the back with Donnie, I think, with the wall. Haven't really checked to see what happened. Jackson Johnstone battling out with David right now. Jackson trying to get around David here for P3. He's going to take it on the top of the racetrack. Keep his momentum going. 4 laps to go for race number 1. Jackson trying everything in the 21 machine to get going once again. David's going to pull away. That's going to help Kenneth gain some ground here on Jackson. Kenneth got a little bit of ground here. He's ripping the top. Jackson as well. Kenneth right over back end of Jackson Johnstone. 2 laps to go for Robbie Milburn. Milburn on the top of the racetrack, ripping the lip. Kenneth and Jackson battling out for P4 right now, but all eyes on Robbie Milburn. Milburn in the 8 machine right now, in the 3 and 4. I do apologize for the terrible camera angle right there, but Robbie Milburn out of 3 and 4. Checkered flag waving, give heat race number 1 to Robbie. Robbie Milburn finishing P1, Thibodeau 2nd, David 3rd, Jackson 4th, Kenneth 5th, Donnie 6th, and Wayne in that 7th position. Heat race number 2 lines up like this, ladies and gentlemen. Inside of row number 1 will be Peyton Burchett. Outside of him will be Dalton DeRussa, and inside row number 2 will be Robert Eversole and Tyler Aldert. Inside row number 3 will be Jake Witherspoon and Kevin Rogers on outside of him. That's going to round out heat race number 2. 8 laps once again for this heat race. I am going to try to fix that camera angle as we go down the backstretch here. So if you see me messing with the camera, that is why. So please bear with me, ladies and gentlemen, as I try to help you guys out here. Might use camera 1, to be honest, for some racing here, boys. Might. We'll see. We'll see. We'll stick to camera 2. Or camera 3 for racing. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Heat race number 2 about to take off. 8 laps to distance. Peyton looking for green out of turn number 4. And we are racing here at Kokomo for heat race number 2.
Green flag.
Green flag waving for Peyton right now, sitting P2. Amazing start right there. Dalton all over the back end of him. Here comes Tyler in P3. Tyler going at it for P3. Tyler in the wall. Robert Eversole right underneath of him. Eversole trying to get a run here in the one car. Into the wall. Contact being made with Jake. Racing all around the track. Good battles all around. Dalton all over Peyton. Both of the 17 machines rolling. Tyler Aldrich trying to pull away from Jake right now. And Roberts just no luck for heat race number 2. Looks like he broke in that front right, so hate to see that for Robert there. He's going to pull it into the infield. 4 laps coming to 3 this time by. Give it to Peyton still. Peyton holding off P1 still to Dalton right now. Dalton trying to run him down. Peyton and Dalton, both of the 17s right now up front. Tyler holding off P3, Jake holding off P4 right now, and Kevin is in that final 5th position. But white flag waving this time by. Payne down low. Dolan on the top. Payne's got to go to the bottom once again here in the 3 and 4. Pushes up, gets tight. And I believe it's over. Yep, that's going to round up heat race number 2. Take a look at your results. Payne P1, Dalton 2nd, Tyler 3rd, Kevin 4th, Jake 5th, and Robert in that 6th position. Alright, warm-up is aboard right now, so we're going to take our little break and get some camera angles set for you guys so you guys can have a good angle to watch. So we'll be right back. 5 minutes during warm-up, I do believe. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Your tonight's A main starting lineup looks like this. We're supposed to have a 7th row, but I guess it doesn't want to show. Alright, so starting inside row number 7 will be Wayne Holm. Then we go to row out, and we go to outside of row number 6 will be Robert Eversole. Inside of row number 6 will be Donnie Thibodeau. Outside row number 5 will be Jake Witherspoon and Kenneth Lodge.
Can I get the UL?
Outside of row number 4 will be Kevin Rogers and Jackson Johnstone. Outside of row number 3 will be Tyler Elder, and inside of him will be David Sanford. Outside of row number 2 will be Dalton DeRussa and Chris Thibodeau on the inside of him. And your front row looks like this. Starting outside of row number 1 will be Heat 2. Heat 2 winner will be Peyton Bridget, and Heat Race number 1 winner Robbie Milburn. Milburn starts pole here tonight for 50 laps. Who do you guys got for tonight's A main? A lot of
Next week, I'm looking forward to next week. I think it's Volusia. That'd be a more normal track.
a lot of fast drivers here tonight.
Yeah,
So
I like Volusia. I don't like it.
we'll see what goes on tonight, guys.
This track is fantastic.
So,
I like this track.
some great drivers out here. So
Do you got brainworms?
Yep.
but I believe next time by we are going green. I
Feel like I-
believe we are going green this time by. So we'll see. And the 3 and 4 this time by. Robbie looking for green. Green flag waving for your A main here tonight. Robbie Milburn off to great start. Peyton sitting P2. Chris Thibodeau holding off P3 right now. Here comes David right below him. 3 wide for P3 almost. Dolan on the top of the racetrack in the 17 as well. Chris Thibodeau rolling the middle of the track, trying to get that middle track going. Everyone staying dominant to the top. Give Dolan P3 from Chris. David setting his eyes up right now on Chris Thibodeau. He's probably going to look to the top, but here comes Tyler. Tyler on the top of the racetrack. Thibodeau goes up top now. Thibodeau's going to go to the top now, set his eyes on Dolan. Dolan sees him. He gets a run. Give P3 back to Chris Thibodeau in the 44 machine. Right now, Robbie Milburn off to a great start, rolling this field. Robert Eversole out of this race, so he's not here. He must have got wrecked or something happened. I'm not too sure. Right now, good battle for P5. Dalton and David going at it. David down low. Dalton on top. Tyler up to 4th right now. 3 wide for P4. Dalton trying to get around Tyler here. Jake Witherspoon as well making his run up through the race here. Wayne Holm also out of the race. 43 laps to go already for tonight's A main. Right now, good racing for P4, 5, and 6. These 3 drivers are going at it. Battle for 5th right there. David and Dolan still going at it for P5. Dolan still holding it off. Right now, Chris Thibodeau holding off P3. Paying it in the wall. That's going to hurt him a little bit. Robbie Milburn getting into some lap traffic now. Donnie Thibodeau holding him off right now, trying to get around him. Robbie's going to get to the side, gets around him nice and clean there. So that's going to put Donnie a lap down now. Peyton trying to get around your lap cars now as well. Take a look at Chris Thibodeau here. Thibodeau trying to get around the 44 Wayne Holm. Here comes Tyler and Dolan. Tyler and Dolan going at it right now. They're both battling side by side. Tyler with another slider here on Dalton. David as well in the mixed 3-car battle for P4 right now. It's pretty top dominant. Lap traffic is a factor here tonight. 3 cars already go a lap down to Robbie here in the 8 machine. Right now, it's like I said, you're setting your eyes up here. Chris Thibodeau is trying to get around the 17 of Kevin Rogers, and I mean that's letting Tyler, Dolan, and David catch up. And Tyler is on a mission, as you can tell in the 37 machine, to try to get himself a podium here tonight at Kokomo. Right now, 33 laps to go here tonight. Laps winding down, looking pretty good. Lap car gets sideways, couple cars, and I believe
Lakefront's broke on the backstretch.
that's actually gonna be on.
That was close.
That's gonna be on Kevin Rogers here. Goes up top. Thibodeau nowhere to go. Tyler hits the brake. Dawson, oh, right there. Everyone was right there. Going back and watching the replay, that's going to be on you, Kevin. Kind of went up there, sideways, checked. You might have hit the brakes, I'm not too sure. Got two sideways. Thibodeau, no time to react, and everyone else, no time to react behind him, causing a chain reaction.
Yeah, that's all on me. I bounced off the wall.
Right now, guys, it's pretty good. We're gonna come to 32 to go. It's gonna be doubled up. Let's slow the pace down a little bit. Slow the pace down a little bit. Don't need a fast rolling pace here.
Green flag, green flag.
And we are back underway. Thibodeau.
Black clear.
Thibodeau up to
Black
P4, and everyone's asking for a black clear. Right now, Thibodeau trying to get back to P3. He's making contact with a lot of people. Right now, he falls back to P5. Tyler holding off P3 right now. David down low in the 30 machine. Maybe the bottom in the middle of the track's warming up now. But give P4 to Chris Thibodeau. Thibodeau trying to get around Tyler now. Thibodeau trying to hunt him down here. 30-29 go. More contact going on towards the front of the field. Good battle heating up between second now.
Appreciate it.
Rather unfortunate short caution laps.
Right now, some good battles going on. We almost had a good battle for P2. Payne getting on the wall. Here comes Jake Witherspoon. Almost comes up in contact. Thibodeau is broken and yellow is out. We're going to take a look back here. I want to say that's going to be on David, but not choosing sides here.
I'll slow the pace down this caution, my bad.
Yeah, you can kind of see David. He was being patient, and he's like he didn't know what he was gonna do. Then he came up, and it was just he couldn't really do anything at that point. I mean, it was like so. Just going back and watching, if the only thing I can say, guys, if you're gonna try a slider, throw it in there. Don't wait. If you don't feel like it's going to be clear, then don't throw it. But, I mean, that one, I'm going to call it a racing deal on that. I mean, he kind of waiting, then he came up and kind of ruined Thibodeau's race right there. But we'll call it a racing deal right now. Jackson, of course, you'll go over it at the end of the night. We'll see.
Jake, I think you need to be on the inside.
Well, here we go. Back to green flag. Robbie off to a great start once again. 25 laps to go. 25 laps to go for tonight's A main right now. David in P3. Tyler falls back to P5. Jackson on the move now. He's up to 4th. Battle for P2 heating up between Peyton and David. David down low. He's side by side.
My bad, I was trying to slide in.
He's side by side with him. David goes to the top now. David's going to try to carry his momentum on the top of the racetrack here tonight. Chris Thibodeau trying to get around Kenneth here. But right now he's being held up pretty big. He wants to get, like I said, he had a top 3 car and kind of got screwed over that caution and also that little bit of an incident there. But right now, good battle for P2 heating up. Jackson Johnstone in a mix as well in tonight's race. Jackson looking for P4. He's in the wall riding right now. 19 to go this time by. Right now, Robbie Milburn still out front, leading all the laps so far. Everyone looking pretty clean. 2 cars out of the race so far. Milburn, like I said, the only car out front, just walking away, running the top here. Here comes a battle. Slider for P2. David takes it. Peyton right back underneath of him. Slider into 3 and 4. David sees it coming. He crossovers, gets it at the line. Give P2 to David. David takes P2 back. Here comes Peyton down into 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Another slider, I do believe, coming from Peyton. He's going to throw one in there. Not clear. David takes P2. David has P2 right now. Peyton falls back to P3. Jackson Johnstone losing some ground though. 15 laps to go into tonight's A-main. Right now, David on the move here tonight at Kokomo in the 30 machine. Thibodeau still trying to get around Kenneth here. He's going to take a look to the middle of the racetrack, maybe get something rolling. He's side by side with him right now. Give it to Kenneth. Kenneth in the 13, Thibodeau in the 44, trying to get something done here. Not too sure if he can get anything done, but right now Jake is closing on Jackson right now. Sorry about my voice. Jake throws it, almost not clear, comes across Jackson's nose. Jake almost
Yellow.
took out, and not a good look. Peyton in the wall. Hate to see it happen. Let's take a look here. On the top, catches the wall, flings him in, and I believe he breaks that front right. Yeah, front right broke. He stops.
Stupid racing.
Then Jackson, nowhere to go, clips him. So maybe Jackson with some rear end damage. We'll see. We'll see where Jackson goes.
Give me a black card, please. Thank you.
Alright guys, it's going to be double back up again, not under 10 laps to go yet. Guys are doing good right now. Don't forget the top 3 will park in the front stretch until I say you good, and also head into the interview waiting room. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Your top 3 looking different right now. Robbie Milburn, David, and Jackson. Right now, Robbie taking us back to green flag out of turn number 4.
Green flag.
11 laps to go into tonight's A-main. Jackson trying to hold off P3. Give it to Jake. Jake takes P3. David all over the back end of Robbie. Robbie's still holding him off. Robbie's going to carry his momentum. David has a shot here. Might be looking for a new leader here at Kokomo. You never know. Robbie's going to go back to the top. Robbie connected. Wall looked like right there. I'm not too sure why. Jake's still holding off P3. Jackson all over the racetrack. Chris Thibodeau back up to the top 5, running the bottom. So the bottom has finally come in. Because when you know that, that's when you know Jackson is rolling. But here goes a slider from David. Does not get it. David goes back to P2, sorry. 8 laps to go, coming to 7. Robbie Milburn still on the top. David down low. Slider once again, maybe not going to get it. He's going to stick to the middle. That's going to let Robbie pull away right there down the backstretch into 3 and 4. David on the top, more contact with the law. And that's going to let Jake close in now. Here comes Jake Witherspoon. Jake in a 689 machine rolling on David here. David had a good shot, but I believe he kind of sold the deal there when he was trying those sliders with 5 laps to go here tonight. Chris Thibodeau all over the back end of Jackson Johnstone. He's looking for P4 here tonight. Right now, Jackson trying to hold him off for some good points. Thibodeau trying to get around him. Jackson sideways on the top. Thibodeau right back underneath of him. Side by side in the 3 and 4. Right now, Thibodeau's looking for P4. He's going to dive down low, get a run. He's going to have it down the backstretch. This is time by. Thibodeau looking for P4. He's going to have it. No, he's not giving it P4 to Jackson still. Right now, 2 laps to go, coming to 1. White flag waving this time by for Robbie Milburn. Robbie in the 1 and 2 this time by the number 8 machine. And the 3 and 4. Give your feature winner here tonight. Give Robbie the win here at Kokomo. Robbie Milburn's
run,
first,
Robbie.
David
Trying,
second. And P3 here tonight. Give it
Yeah,
to
good work,
Jackson. Jackson takes P3. Top 3, please, to the front stretch. Top 3. I'll let you know when you guys are good.
Feature rep doing park on the podium.
Man, I mean, we'd be racing all over this thing if they weren't out. You quite literally can't race on it.
Yeah, you can park on the podium, yes. David, go forward. Till I tell you to stop. David. And a little bit more. Right there. Perfect. Jackson. Move up just a little bit. Perfect. And you guys are good. Just head into the interview waiting room, guys. I'll pull you up. What a race that was, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better race than that. So, let's get ready to do some interviews right now, waiting on Jackson to get in. So, like everyone knows, we always go back 10 laps. Okay. So we always go back 10 laps. The first driver we're going to interview is Jackson Johnstone. Johnstone come home P3. Not too sure what happened to Jake. He was running up there, then out of nowhere just catches the... Might have caught the wall there. I'm not too sure. We have to go back and take a look after we get done with it. But let's talk to Jackson Johnstone here in the 21 machine. Jackson, you got a copy?
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
Hey, man, it looked pretty good out there. A little bit of a struggle, looked like towards the end. Not too sure what happened to Jake there. Take us back. What was going through your head at the time and what you could have possibly done different here tonight at Kokomo to maybe win.
Well, I never thought I was going to even be in the podium at Kokomo because it's my worst track and I hate it. I don't know how I ended up in third. I don't know if the Witherspoon died or I have no idea what happened. All of a sudden, I was like, okay, I'm fifth, and the race was over, and you're like, top 3, Jackson, and I'm like, what the fuck? I had no clue. Sorry for my language, but I had no clue because I thought I was fifth place. So I guess him and Thibodeau must have gotten together because I thought Thibodeau was in front of me on the outside, but I think Thibodeau must have hit him when he wrecked. Is that what happened?
To be honest with you, I'm not too sure what happened. I had my eyes out on the leader, and the next thing I know, click on P3, you're in P3. I'm like, oh, something happened. So
Well, I started like tail end of the field, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna ride. I think I started like 7th or 8th. I'm just gonna ride. I'm just here to hang out. You know, I'm an admin. I had no shot in the world of. I don't know how I got top 3. I hate this track. It's terrible. It sucks, and I wish it was not. I wish we were racing at Oswego because you know me. But I had fun. It was fun. It's nice hanging out with everybody and seeing everybody every Wednesday. And I'm hoping we can get a few more people, but you know, I'd rather have a good core, clean group of a small group than a really dirty big group. So
Oh yeah,
I guess it is.
100%, 100%. Well, Jackson, I mean, your car looked pretty good out there. Kind of bent maybe after that one caution there with Peyton. So overall, congrats on a P3 here tonight. Definitely gonna help you out on points. Before you take off, is there anybody you want to thank on that car?
I just want to thank my wife for letting me play my video game in my basement. That's all.
All right, Jackson. Well, congrats to you on a P3 here tonight, and hopefully we'll see you again next week.
I'll be here. As long as I'm not sick, I'll always be here.
All right, Jackson. I'll see you next week.
See.
All right, let's bring in David real quick. David coming home P2.
Oh.
David, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, congrats on you, buddy. I mean, you had a fast car throughout the night, watching you try to get around everyone. You had a shot on winning this race here. Take us back what you could have possibly done different with those 10 laps to go.
Well, I'll give you a short rundown of what I could have done differently the whole race. The first 12 laps, I started on the bottom. I think I started second row inside. It just wasn't on the bottom. The top was so much faster. So the first 12 laps, I was just kind of keep my spoiler. I didn't want to tear it off too early, and then I finally moved to the top, and I was stuck behind that car for a while, like just in his deck lid, and I was like, I can't sit behind this car because if I do, I'm gonna die. So I was like, it's slide or die. So I slid him, and I thought he had enough time to turn under me. I don't know, but I'm not gonna say anything about it. Advanced on that restart, rolled the top, worked by second place, and I was hunting the leader down, and it was just the setup was so tight and the track was so slick. If you got a good run coming off a 4 off the berm, like downhill, you could throw it into turn 1 like I was doing. I was throwing bombs, but there just wasn't enough to drive off and maintain the position. So after that last slider I threw on him going into, I think it was turn 1, I was like, yeah, there's no way I'm passing him. So I'm gonna settle for second, but I'll take it. It was one hell of a race. That was a fun one. I'd like to do that one again.
I 100%, David. I mean, you're definitely the one who could have beat Robbie here tonight. So overall, you can't complain. You come in P2. You had a good run coming from the well, I want to say what you started up front, then you kind of
Midfield,
went to
yeah.
the back, then you went back up front. So one hell of a race by you here tonight, David. Congrats on that. Before you go, is there anybody on the car you want to thank?
Yeah, we hopped on board with the Butterbean Tire Dope, Got to give them a shout out. We just got another fresh batch on the car, so we're going to see what this thing keeps cooking up, and we're going to keep coming back.
All right, David. Well, like I said, congrats to you here tonight for second place, and that might set you up good for points as well. I'm not too sure. I have to take a look at that for next week, but hopefully we'll see you next week for the race.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring in your winner here, Robbie Milburn. Robbie, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, congrats on the win here tonight. Definitely dominant performance there here at Kokomo. Take us back how you felt and what was going through your mind here with the last 10 laps as you saw David behind you.
Yeah, I kind of hopped in mainly to test my wheel. I've been having wheel issues for the past, I don't know, week and a half, where it just likes to disconnect. So I changed some cords, and I'm like, man, I just hope it lasts the whole race. But yeah, I got in, felt pretty good. The set was a little wild. It was kind of different. It seemed higher than what I remember being the fix. But anyway, it felt all right. And then yeah, I just tried to hit my marks early, and then whenever I told David this. I said whenever I saw Peyton without the wheel, I'm like, oh, good. This shouldn't be that hard at all. That should be good. I'm like, oh no, this guy's way faster and he'll throw sliders on me too. So, yeah, I was kind of being a little conservative late because I didn't want to, because I could run the wall in 3 and 4, but it was real thin. I didn't want to push, get into it, knock my wheel off or knock my spoiler off. So I kind of went through the middle and just kind of made that work. When I needed to go up there, I would. But no, it was a good run by David. He raced me clean, and he threw a couple good sliders, and it left me room to cross over, and it was a good race. It was a fun time. Bunch of good guys out here.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Well, Robbie, like I said, congrats to you on a win here tonight. Definitely the fastest car on the track to hit, so congrats on you on that. Before you go, is there anybody on the car you want to thank?
Yeah, Atlas VGD. He does great work. So definitely hit him up on Facebook, Discord, etc. Tri-City Speed. That's my team. We're a Fusion affiliate, and this was fixed, but Fusion has great sets, and if anyone wants some big block sets or anything like that, hit up the Tri-City guys. And then my personal business, Quick Lane Logistics. Hit me up on Facebook for that, and that's really all I have. It's been a while since I did one of these.
Well, Robbie, like I said, congrats to you on a win here tonight, and hopefully we'll see you again next week.
Yeah, it'll probably be kind of hit and miss for me in here, but yeah, I'll try to make it back, and I'll try to actually make sure my buddy comes with me next time.
Oh yeah, 100%. Make sure you bring him. Hopefully it'll be a good show. I believe we're at Volusia, so hopefully you can show up.
Yeah, that should be fun. I'll try to make it.
All right. Well, Robbie, like I said, congrats to you, and hopefully we'll see you again next week.
Yeah, and thank y'all for putting it on. It was a good show, and everyone was clean, and it was nice. Like, even the lappers were clean.
Well, thank you, Robbie, and I'm glad you had a great night, and hopefully you have a good night as well.
Yes, sir. You as well.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, that's going to wrap up here tonight at Kokomo. Congrats to your winners here tonight, Robbie Milburn, David Sanford, and Jackson Johnstone finishing P3. 100% great racing throughout the whole field. I mean, Kokomo did not disappoint for how tonight went. I loved it. A lot of people loved it. We'll be back again next week. I want to say it's Volusia, but at the other time, I'm not too sure. I can take a look real quick for you guys before I get off, because I've been seeing it on Facebook all day today, you know. Let's see if I can find it real quick for you guys. Believe he posted it in here. He has to set up, or the schedule posted. Okay, so we just hit Kokomo. So we are actually at Knoxville next. So we hit Knoxville, then we're at Lincoln. Then we go to Fairbury, Limaland, and Lernerville. So Knoxville would be your next track, I do believe. So I'll see everyone next week at Knoxville. Should be pretty good. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. But overall, guys, have a great night, and I'll talk to y'all later.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this.